The purple
Who
vest.
is Drip? Have I met this one before?
The one with the purple vest.
Well, hello, mister.
Not me, him over there.
Yes,
over
this
there.
one, huh? With the hoodie on, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he said he called Diego, right? And y'all set up some terms as to we weren't gonna tax y'all for the house robbery guy, Oxy, and the weed packet spot, right?
Yes.
Y'all didn't tax us for chopping.
That is
Apparently,
correct.
this was set in stone, right?
No, that's wrong, actually. I think the agreement was until when I was around, and then we could officially announce something. Some agreement
Okay,
or something.
So you're saying it wasn't official?
It wasn't official, no.
Okay, so it wasn't official. Got it. So then the homies went back to the usual shit, right? We always have prospect hang-arounds, even blooded members. We always have motherfuckers chopping. We do a lot of chopping.
You do a lot of chopping? Well, I
Yes, we
haven't.
do.
We've been holding down the chop shop for the last 2 weeks, and we haven't seen any of you at the chop spots.
Well, I'm
in
telling
the
you,
oil fields.
we always do. We need materials. We do a lot of chopping. Trust me.
I've even gotten robbed at y'all's chop spot before.
You got robbed at the choppy? When was this?
I mean, it was a while ago, but it's just a show that we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, Sergio, I've even seen you at the what's it called? Wherever you turn in your materials.
Yes.
Or other materials.
That's true.
I've seen you
Yes.
there multiple times. I've seen you there multiple times. I'm
That
always
is
Ramona.
true.
We're always chopping too. I'm not the only one, like I said. I have a lot of boys. Right. That's besides the fact. So then I guess my boy Tyler rolls up, right?
Yes.
And he's trying to chop. Apparently Tyrese pulls up, asks who he is, and then he says obviously it's Ballas, and he even says it over radio, or somebody, one of your boys says it over radio.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know what the fuck happened, and then my boy ended up shot. What's going on?
What is going on? Well, Tyrese, you was there. What happened, Tyrese?
Alright, so basically, you know, I was cruising around my Banshee, and then Faz calls out on radio that there's somebody at the chopping spot with a gun out. So I'm like, I'm pulling up. And then I heard him on the radio say, "Are you Ballas?" That's all I heard, right? You know, where there's like 6 of us on the radio, everybody talking over each other. So then I pull up and I see the Tyler guy. And to be honest, I didn't see no purple, nothing. Like his shoes was purple, but you know, you don't really catch that.
That's a prospect,
Then,
right?
Yeah. So then I pull up, and my first instinct is like, this guy's on our turf with a gun out, like giving attitude. So I get out the car and I'm like, yo, like what's going on, right? And then Faz tells him to put the gun away, and this guy's like, nah, I'm not gonna put the gun away if I didn't want to put it away. And I was like, so I pull out my Uzi, right? So I was like, yo, put your gun away. At that time, I still didn't even know this guy was a baller. So then he points his gun at me, he shoots one time, so I drop him. Then I'm like, yo, be careful, there might be more people, right? Then 2 more people pull up, they drop Faz, then I drop both of them, and then when I pull up to them, I'm like, yo, who you guys with? And one of them is like, I'm with nobody, I'm just doing chop. So I'm guessing one of the guys wasn't even like related to you guys, or like not even baller. So then after that, one person is claiming to be Ballas right after I drop him, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't even believe him, because in my mind I was like, why the hell would the Ballas come to our chop with their guns out pressing us after they know we're not gonna tax them? So then,
Right. So I got one question for you, Tyrese.
Yeah.
So you said at this point I didn't know he was a baller, so he shot once and you shot him, right?
Yeah.
So how did you have a chance to say over the radio that he was a baller?
Who?
You said, my homie said that whenever you were asking him who he is, he said it was a baller, which at which point you said over the radio to your homies that there was a baller down there, or like, oh, you a baller, kind of, you know, trying to like trying to call your homies over the radio, right? So how did you shoot him and you still didn't know he was a baller?
Because you know how when Faz asked him, like, are you a baller on the radio? My mind was like, maybe he's trying to figure out if he is a baller, because, you know, we don't tax ballers, right? We have an agreement. But when I pulled up, I had no idea he was a baller. The only time I knew he was a baller, or like he said he was a baller, is when he was on the ground and he was like, this is baller gang. And I was like, this guy might, like, I'll be honest with you, I literally told him, you're false flagging, because I didn't even believe he was a baller. And I was like, if you're a baller, like, who's your leader? And he said, Tyrell, or I don't know what he said. And I was like, bro, there's no way you a baller, because I was like, why the hell would the ballers come to the chopping spot with their guns out if they knew they weren't getting taxed.
Tyrese,
So maybe they,
you told me this one also had their gun out already, right? When you approached them.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we always have our guns out at the chop, always. And it's not because of you guys. It's because other motherfuckers blacked out, tried robbing us.
Okay, that's understandable, but I mean, if
And
you
that's
say,
mostly for
I mean, if
prospects.
there's an agreement until I'm around that we're not going to tax you guys, and you have your gun out, and then we roll up to you to see what's up, and then you're shooting at us, like, what the fuck?
But like you said yourself, man, there was no agreement, so our boys be on high alert. You know what I'm saying?
T-Rose, I'm not being funny, but whenever you fucking wake up, you're always starting shit with
What the fuck
MJ.
is you on about, bro? You even
All
seen
the
around
fucking
motherfucker?
time, whenever you wake up, you're always starting
No,
shit.
hold up.
Come
Bro,
on,
you not finna say shit like that, bro, about my boy.
Ah,
Watch your
no,
mouth,
it's
bro.
true though.
You be on my side hanging out with me.
Faz, let him speak.
You be hanging out with me. Exactly.
You
Shut
be
your
paying
ass up.
attention to what the fuck we be doing something or something, Sergio? You know,
No,
when
it's
my
true
boys
though.
are like,
Whenever
you-
I
you-
see this
you
D-Rose
time it
around,
and
you're
you
always
take it.
starting shit with MJ.
You time it and
Whenever
you
I come
take it
around,
whenever
you
we.
motherfuckers, y'all trying to press me.
So you
Trying to
time
press
it and
you?
take it every time we wake up and everything or something. What's going on?
What do you say?
Like you time it and you take it and like you like mark
No,
off.
but
on a
I just
notepad,
find
oh,
it
yeah,
we
D-Rose
don't
away.
interact with you guys that much. But whenever we've had issues with you,
no
it's
offense,
always.
I don't even see half you guys around. So
Well,
I can
that's
say the
what
same
I'm
shit about
saying.
you.
That's exactly
But see,
my point.
I'm not gonna comment on stuff that I don't know about and talk shit like that. Right? We're not
Listen,
even
I
talking
can
about that bullshit.
Listen, I can say the same thing about Tyrese. I barely know this motherfucker. Whenever he first came around, all I know he was trying to be a baller, bro.
He
And
was trying to be a
decla-
bowler.
Oh yeah, he was. We declined his little bitch ass. We told him to go the opposite way, right?
Hey,
And
they
then
be
the other
talking on
day
radio,
when,
bro.
when he
Yes.
shot
What?
Drip,
What's
when he
up?
shot
What's up?
Drip, he's talking about Daddy's home, bro, and to respect his OG or some shit like that.
What? Who said daddy's
Well,
home,
well,
bro?
Tyrese, bro, don't play stupid, bro. Come
Bro,
on now.
I'm be honest, somebody's lying to you, bro.
Bro,
You gotta
there,
get
my
that shit
my
fixed.
own boys won't
Somebody's-
lie
one of
about
your
that
boys
shit,
are
bro.
lying
Trust
to
me,
you,
bro. Even bro,
Okay.
whenever Key called you earlier, right? My boy Key right there. He said you told them you should respect me. I'm like, yo, OG, you know, referring to you our OG or something, bro. Like you on some funny shit. What's going on?
Wait. Remember when the first time we met at the prison? Weren't y'all the ones saying all
Listen,
kinds of
this
shit?
is going around in
Some
circles.
weird shit, bro.
It's clear
It
that
is.
both sides.
So what's going on? Are we having this goddamn
Hey,
deal
they be talking
and
on
settle
radio
on
and
that,
getting
or what's
behind
going on?
cars, yo.
Focus on the ones on the back first.
Okay, boys, let me talk with these guys. So, from your side, what is it you can offer MG when it comes to this fucking deal?
One more time. I'm sorry. One more time.
What can you offer MG? What are you putting on the table?
I mean, what do you mean? The deal that we offered earlier?
And what
I
was
mean,
that?
in reality, that we don't tax y'all for the weed shit that we hold down Taco Shop. We don't tax y'all for the Oxy spot we hold down Mega Mall, and we don't tax y'all for what the fuck else was it?
House robbery.
The house robbery that we also hold down. That's in our turf.
You said Oxy spot as well?
Yeah, because the Oxy spot is Mega Mall. We hold that shit down.
Yeah.
3 spots
Okay.
over your 2 little she spots.
Over our 2 little what?
Your two little spots.
Okay. Well, yes, the way we are doing this taxing is you coming to do businessing, then we do businessing. We are taxing everyone, unless you have some businessing to offer us. We can do this. We can do this still. Hopefully, there's no more fucking issues between us both. Because to be honest, it's giving me a fucking headache.
Okay. So do you want to settle on this deal then?
Yes, and do you want to settle on this deal?
I'm completely fine with it, but just one thing.
Okay.
If your boys roll up, my boys have guns, it's not because of you guys. I'll tell you that much right now. Like I've said, I've had many of prospect and hangarounds over the course of many months of chopping, being robbed, the motherfuckers blacked out.
I get it. There's
just wanna
people
rob.
robbing people at the fucking choppy. I get it. It's just on our side,
what I-
we see fucking you guys with guns out after an
Just
agreement
on top
was
of
made.
the-
To us, it seems like you guys are
Whatever this is, bro.
trying to start shit, you know?
It's not
Only
even
the
that,
key,
bro.
bro.
Like when all this started, it was 2 of our boys that were up there. You guys tried taxing. We said we're not paying that shit. The whole shootout happened, right? Like whatever. It's whatever. Then more of us
Yes.
rolled up as the shootout happened. It's literally whatever. It was bound to happen eventually, right? And now we're talking terms, are we not?
Yes.
It's all right. So it's not really much of a big deal. We're not
No.
really too mad about the shootout that happened. We're not wanting to go to war over it. over
Okay.
2K because we know we could talk over a deal. You
Yes,
feel me?
exactly, and that's what we are doing now. Okay, well then that is settled then.
All right. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good. It's, as long as there's no more issues, then we're Gucci.
All right, here. I'll give you my number.
Okay.
I wanna just send me a text message. I might call you sometime in the future for something else. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
businessing deal.
Yes.
There you go, homie.
Thank you, mister. Have a good one.
Also, we
I'm
got the
Draco,
best
by the
weed in
way.
the city as well, bro. If y'all, all looking
Ah, come on, everyone is saying this.
No, you think that's cap? Trust.
Everyone is saying they have the best this one, best that one.
I mean, you won't know until you test it out, right? Until you test it out, you won't know. Do one run, you will not be disappointed.
You're not wrong there.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that was a business deal I wanted to propose. You never know.
Ah, yes. Okay, well maybe we can do some businessing in the future.
Sound funny, Tyrese?
Nah, bro. You said daddy's home, bro. What the hell, man?
I'm just repeating your words, bro. I don't know.
It's fucking insane, right?
I'm just repeating your words, bro.
And shit like that, man.
Yes, I feel like you guys don't like Tyrese.
Nah, not at all.
Hey, why y'all not like me, bro?
I mean, let's be real. Not many people do fucking like you.
Everybody likes me, bro. What you mean?
Why are we shitting on our own gang in front of other people?